even know the time. Bitch, I'm rolling like Ryan. I know when I work, so I need Fetty for me.
This is episode 2. I want, like I said, I told you on the last episode, I do want to keep this up every day, and I want to kind of do this continuously. But everything that I'm doing, I think is, I'm really just figuring it out. So you probably see some things that change, like the angle of this has changed. The subject matter is a little bit different because I had something in mind to talk about. So you see it probably on the header, Tiger King. Why you should not watch Tiger King. I have probably 100 reasons why you shouldn't watch that show. And, before you even begin any further, this is a spoiler alert. But this show in itself, I'm not even going to get into it just yet. I'm going to really just talk about, like, some of the general things that you're, like, seeing. Like, this is early in the morning right now. I got my coffee set up ready. Good morning to all the hoes, the bitches, the fake ones. No, seriously. Shout out to the supporters. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate your support for watching. I know this is unlike anything I've done. So it is a little bit like, what the hell, So I really do, like, for real appreciate, everything that you guys been doing. But my main thing is I want to, like I said, content. So if y'all have any suggestions or ideas of some things that I should drop, please let me know. And I'm down to do it. Like, a lot of things is really about the availability of other people, and it's a little bit different now because everybody is on quarantine and everybody is trying to stay as safe as possible and not subject themselves to the disease, the Rona. So I'm kind of been working by myself, and I've been trying to find ways to either work with myself and work with my family. So that's why I kind of locked in a lot of videos in advance. So you'll be seeing things that I've worked on, maybe a month ago. So in February. So it's dope. And again, thank y'all. Don't forget that tomorrow, actually, Sunday, I'm going to be dropping the New Orleans vlog. And then the week after that, I'll be dropping part 2 of the questionnaire. For now, that's all I'm going to give you. But just believe I do have stuff locked and loaded. So don't miss your opportunity to kind of see that. Next. So like I said, we're going to be talking about why you should not watch Tiger King. I finished the episode. I finished the documentary series yesterday, probably yesterday noon. And when I say after I finished it, I felt dirty. I felt disgusting. It's got everything in it, and I don't even want to tell you too much. I mean, I will say spoiler alert because I'm going to talk a little bit about it. But meth, gay niggas that's straight, fucking tigers, fucking arm off. I mean, these are just little bits of words. But the reason why you shouldn't watch it is because you're not going to feel good about yourself. Like, I got done watching and I'm like, I'm a piece of shit. And you really, like, the biggest understanding of the show is the following of wildlife. And it's they explained it a few times on the show, but it's the concept behind wildlife and the emotions that come behind it. You have a lot of people that will pay big money to just touch a tiger. You have people that would pay big money to own a tiger. And this is wildlife in general. It is specified like on the show to like tigers as far as like the title. And they don't really key in that much on anything else, but it is mainly, but it is all like any type of wild life. So monkeys, tigers, panthers. It's a lot of different bears. I know that they were described on there. So and what's crazy about the show in general, like I was saying, is there's like a thing with animals where people kind of have it like, and I can imagine it. Like I want a fucking tiger. I want a baby tiger for no apparent reason. My sister actually was like, when she was younger, she always wanted like a white tiger. That's something that is, I don't know what it is. I think it has something to do of like human nature wanting to be close to something that is so like vicious. You know what I mean? Wanting to play with something that is so deadly. You know, when you're talking about the top of the food chain, it's our, like humans want to kind of be at that level. It's like the human want to be close to something so deadly. And it almost on the show you'll see different instances where it's in a way turned into a cult. And if it's not a cult, it's turned into like a guilt of wanting to take care of the animals because you build up a relationship with them. So it's interesting because the only if you would imagine the only person that would want to go to like a tiger zoo or a wildlife zoo is a person that loves animals. So essentially these people, they begin a relationship with these animals from cubs, and then they continue, like essentially they raise the cubs. So and that's one thing, and there's another thing beyond it is, which I would say, like, I'm not even like big on animals, but I would say is one of the most like kind of things. It's like the worst part about it, I feel, is the fact that these people they were profiting like off of these animals, and he had one part. Joe Exotic had one part on the show where he's talking about how much money you can make off of a cub. And it's like, I think it's from a cub, when it's born all the way 6 months into the actual, when he's ages and gets to a certain point. And at 6 months, like, they can take a finger off. So they're no longer like really valuable at that point, because at that point, they could literally take a lot of money from you. So, and that's what's interesting about it is they literally suck like all of the financial gain out of these tigers. And then when they get to the point of like no return, the point of like being scary, they're used for breeding. And it goes so on and so on. So the situation that occurred for many of the people, it's assumed for like a lot of people that actually had these, I guess, conservation zoos, however you want to call it. At the point where they were getting too old, too big, they would literally shoot them in the fucking head and like murder them. So, that's like, again, I'm not like a big animal, rights activist or anything like that. But I think that's fucked up. I think that's real fucked up. And I think it's the majority. The craziest thing about it is how much money on the show that they were actually making off of these tigers. Like a shit ton of money. They're making a lot of money. And yeah, overall, I think there were a lot of different things about this show that were kind of scary. They had like an Art Kelly vibe in like a few different situations where people would come there at a young age taking care of tigers. I don't get the vibes, but they would come taking care of tigers where it's like there's females on here, there's dudes on here. And then they would, I'm not going to call it sexual abuse, but they would be taken advantage of due to their like infinity for the animals or for the tigers. So, that's why I call it like a cult-like situation. I may do a part 2 on it. I don't want to get too much of the show, but please watch Tiger King. The shit but I don't want to give too much of the show away. If you want to watch something sick, if you want to watch something uncomfortable, if you want to watch something that gives you weird ass vibes, go ahead and watch Tiger King. Please, again, make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate the love. Y'all are amazing. Tomorrow, I got another drop. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. This is Rollin and Ryan. Y'all have a good morning.
Don't even know the time, bitch, I'm rolling like Ryan. I know when I work, so I need Fetty for my time.